Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom on TV360. About 39 shops and furniture worth over 21 million naira have been lost to a fire outbreak which razed parts of Ubo Furniture Market in Abuja. Some of the affected furniture makers at the market said guards on duty had alerted them about the fire around midnight on Monday morning. Chairman of the city furniture area, Austin Onua, who was also a victim of the fire, appealed to the Federal Capital Territory administration, individuals and corporate organizations to come to their aid and offer support. He also called on the government to help the furniture makers provide measures that will prevent fire incidents in the future. And to news in politics, the Supreme Court has continued the hearing of the governorship appeals from 6 states of the Federation. Proceedings resumed at the Apex Court in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, 1 day after the court adjourned until Tuesday. The court is hearing the appeals filed by some governorship candidates in Sokoto, Imo, Kano, Benue, Bauchi and Plateau States 10 months after the elections held in the state. The governors returned elected by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in the March 9 polls include Emeka Ihejoha of Imo State, Bala Mohammed of Bauchi, Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto, Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano, Timalalong of Plateau State and Samuel Otom of Benue. The House of Representatives has suspended its investigations of projects abandoned by the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC). The suspension is due to the audit of the commission as ordered by Nicholas Asai, chairman of Chairman of the Audit Commission, Nicholas Asai, has said President Muhammadu Buhari had ordered them to suspend the probe as he had the power to override the act establishing the NDDC. At its inaugural public hearing, the committee had directed the NDDC to recover over $67 billion and other money disbursed for the abandoned project. The projects are spread across NDDC member states, namely Ondo, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Edo, Imo, Delta, and Rivers states where over 600 contractors were awarded dubious contracts by the NDDC. Plateau State government has earmarked a sum of 606,770,000 naira for the payment of scholarship allowances to students studying within and outside the country. The State Commissioner, Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, Sylvester Walanko, announced this while presenting the 2020 budget breakdown at the Cabinet Office in Jos. Now, this comes just as the government reduced the total amount allocated for the education sector from 12 billion naira to 7 billion. However, the government has called on citizens of the state to cooperate with revenue authorities and pay all taxes and levies so the government will meet all expectations in the implementation of the 2020 budget. Now to news in business, the organized private sector has warned the government against fleecing the people and endangering productivity. In respect of the new finance bill, President Muhammadu Buhari signed into law on Monday in Abuja. The law means the rate of value-added tax or VAT is now 7.5% up from 5%. The Nigeria Employers Consultative Association, NECA, also warns the government against seeing the private sector as a cash cow in its drive to increase revenue. The Director General of NECA, Timothy Olawale, announced that overburdening the private sector with taxes would further impoverish the citizens that Buhari had promised to take out of poverty. 2 protesters have been shot dead by security forces in Guinea, and that's on the first day of open-ended protests against President Alpha Condé. The president had proposed a constitutional amendment that will allow him serve a 3rd term, but citizens have been protesting against it. Several members of the coalition of the politicians and activists that called the demonstrations have been arrested, and 2 youths were killed. Previous demonstrations against Condé have been broken up by security forces, leading to at least 20 deaths so far. And in sports, Everton have officially completed the signing of teenager defender Gerard Brantwaite on Monday night after they agreed to pay €1 million for his services. Brantwaite was handed a 2.5-year contract. The 17-year-old made 11 senior appearances For the EFL League 2 side this season, 7 of those were in the league, 2 in the EFL Trophy, 2 in the FA Cup and 2 in the EFL Cup. Brand White was also in the stands against Everton under-23 match against Arsenal under-23, where they played to a 3-3 draw in the Premier League 2. And that's it on the newsroom on TV360 Nigeria. I am Netta Felix. Bye for now.